Welcome back. This is part 2 of the awakening. I am Ursula E, and these is Ursula E's philosophies. And today I'm going to tell you more about my awakening. I'm going to get more in detail about what actually happened during the awakening process. I have to keep these videos short because I know that your attention span is not as good as it used to. So this is why the first video I kind of rushed through everything because I was trying to put it all into 20 minutes. But then, I realized that you probably don't get the gist of what actually happened during the awakening. Now I'm going to talk more about that. But first, why should you get awakened now? So some of you guys are not having a hard time with life right now. Some of you guys are having a good time. See you guys on Facebook posting all your pictures. Yes, I know those are just pictures, and you're doing a good job. Make it seem as though that everything is just peaches, peachy. And maybe some of you guys, everything are peachy. Who knows? But the thing is that you might not be ready to just let God take control, or the universe. A lot of time when people hear you say God, then they think they back in church or somebody trying to get them to do something they don't want to do. So let's try the universe, just a little different, so it won't trigger your head to want to just turn the video off. Okay? Something is going on. Something is coming. And I know you guys heard this before and you thought the person was crazy. But guess what? I'm saying it too. I really believe something is coming. And that's why he's waking up a lot of people. He doesn't want you to feel the pain of what's coming. And if you was to awaken and have your life lived through him, you will not feel all that pain. At least it won't scar you. You'll see something, but the stuff that you see is what you're supposed to see. You're always supposed to do something with it. Yes, you probably don't know what to do with it. It's understandable. Just put it in the back of your mind, and that when the time comes to use it, you will have it there to use. Okay? But it's so important that you wake up right now. And I'm so sorry that the life that you feel you're gonna miss out on, it's just gonna be a little change. You might have to lose some friends who haven't woken up yet. You can ask your friend to wake up with you. At least go through it. Be aware that you're trying to get there. So when you do get there, it won't be such of a surprise to them, to where they feel that you have changed so much that they have to leave. And some of you got friends that will never wake up. Everybody's not going to wake up. If this is resonating with you, you're probably meant to wake up, okay? If you show this to your friend and it doesn't resonate to them, they still want to talk about what's on the TV, then it probably don't resonate with them and they're not meant to wake up. Or they probably need another person to talk with them to get so they can resonate with them. Let me tell you about a story. I was, when I was in college, there was this teacher who had a really strong accent. And the people in my class, after the class, they'll come to me and be like, "What the heck did he just say?" Because I was able to understand them, and follow them. But his accent, I think it was like from Africa or something. Accent was so strong they couldn't understand, and that could be happening to you too. Because a lot of people say they hear an accent with me. That I have an accent. But I was born in Florida, raised in Georgia, and I go to each one of those places, and my accent is not the same for them. So it's just the way that I am. I was made, okay? So I said that to say it's just time to wake up. If you want to, on the next life or whatnot, when this is a better place, you can come back. You can always come back. But right now he's going through something, and he don't want you to suffer too much on it. So he wants you to wake up, and he's waking up a lot of people. He woke me up, and my purpose is to help people feel comfortable. I'm gonna start and help solve a lot of you guys' problems, because that's what an INFJ can do. They say that we connect the dots, but actually, I know better than that. But he actually sends the information through us. A lot of times, I have no idea where I got that answer from. But if you make me connect the dots, he'll send me the dots to connect for you, so you can believe. And actually take my word. I help a lot of people. Most of people just needed to be validated in a way that they feel validation. They love language. The 5 love languages. I know you guys know the 5 love languages. Believe it or not, I do all 5. I recognize all 5. So when somebody comes, they need help, and they get a love language that is odd, is weird, I already do it. I know what it looks for, and I know how to give it to them. Validation. All 5 love languages I do. So I want to talk about what happened after I wrote that letter to God. The angry letter I wrote him. I probably put a couple of swear words in there, but I said I was tired. I said I was tired. I didn't want to do it anymore if it wasn't going to pay off for my benefit. I said, all these people I help, I know that you're helping me. I know you're sending them to me now. He was sending me a bunch of, what is it? Narcissists. A bunch of narcissists. Knowing good and doggone well that's going to be a dampening in my life. It's not going to make me feel good. And I wasn't even aware they were narcissists. So I said, INFJ. Only thing I saw is this person not comfortable being themselves. And I was trying to validate who they really are so they can be themselves. Not realizing they already know who they really are. And they're not going to believe when I say they are a great person the way that they really are. And they still going to pretend to be who they were. And the fact that they like chaos so much, So he was sending me a bunch of narcissists. And now I do not want to do this anymore. I realize what you're doing. And if I can't excel, as in, live in a big house with a bunch of cars and stuff like that, not what we want, what we see on TV, don't realizing that the stuff that we see on TV, you have to actually sign a contract to do it. Yeah. A lot of those people, you have to sign a contract to have that kind of life, and that contract isn't what you think it is. So even though they're smiling and saying they're all happy, their freedom has been taken away, and part of their job is to trick you into trying to achieve what they got. So I told him I didn't want to do it. Then all of a sudden he showed me who I was. He showed me exactly how my life fit. All the puzzle pieces fit together. All the good, the bad, the good, the bad, the bad, the bad, the bad, the bad, then back to good. All of that fit together. He even showed me, he kept sending me those narcissists so I could recognize the narcissist before actually getting into the relationship. And I had one come up to me, one come up trying to talk to me. And when I recognized it, so I was like, oh yeah, I've seen this one before. I'm ready, guys. What you want me to say to him? I'm ready now. Got me all this. I see it now. Oh yeah, I was wondering, you mean you tell me that you put me through all those narcissists just for I could be strong enough to reject this one? This one? I don't think I needed so many narcissists. I just probably needed 2. Maybe I'm just naive about that. I probably needed all of those narcissists. And I probably did. Whatever. So, I told him that. He left. He showed me who I am. He didn't show up for a while. But then when he did show up again, you know, he wasn't saying much, you know. He woke me up between 3 and 5, but mostly between 3 and 4. Those are real special times. Woke me up. I realized, you know, while I was waking up, because he had already shown me those are the times he liked for people to talk to him. And if he's waking you up during that time, he wants you to talk to him. He pretty much wants you to tell him what's going on, how you feel about it, what you want, how you can help. And that's what I decided to do. I asked him, okay, how can I help? Okay. Like I said, I'm sorry. I said I didn't want to do it anymore. Now that I see who I am and how it all works, I think I'm strong enough to say, how can I help? Immediately, I was pulled back into the bed. I pulled back and I laid there, and I felt this pressure on my stomach. Not just my stomach, the whole body. Just something pressed down on my stomach, my body. And I didn't feel scared. I felt safe. Wasn't fearful at all. And after the pressing for like a few seconds, I felt my body kind of lift. Kind of, some kind of vibrations felt like it just lift me up, you know. But I did not leave the bed. I did not levitate. I didn't. It just felt like I was so light. The vibrations are so light. And then the next thing I know, I was waking up in the morning. Things were different then. And I felt like I was gliding most of the time. I was smiling more. People noticing me, you know. I felt they could sense my vibration was different, you know. And it felt good. But something else did happen. You know, I moved to another area, and something else happened. I was having trouble with the people over this place that I'm living. I was having some difficulty. I was fighting with them, and I remember running to like the mountains area because now I like a lot of what is it called, nature, you know. So I would go to this place where it's a lot of nature, and I would sit and chill and look up and just reflect inside myself to where the universe lives and God lives inside of you. And but this time something was hurting me, and I was troubled, and I pretty much just went out there, walking out fast, almost running, but not running because I hardly ever run. I'm not good at running. Almost running, but I ran to the edge and I just screamed. I just screamed. Screamed it like twice, 2 or 3 times, just screamed. And that's enough. And I walked back to my car and I left and I went home. And then after that, that's when I went through the bliss phase. All of the pain was wiped away. All of the pain. All of it. From the narcissist, from mommy, for my family, high school, that was very painful. Guys, that was very painful. High school, grade school, all of those pains that I used to reminisce about in my head during my depression time, trying to change the outcomes, but can't change it because I know I would be lying to myself. It did happen. All of that pain got wiped out. And when I noticed the difference inside of me of my feeling, and I was like, I'm feeling so good, you know. And like, what's different? And I tried to go back to the memorable moments to where I feel pain. I try to go and feel the pain because it's normal, you know. It's just normal to feel the pain. I done got used to the pain, so I'm like, where did it go? You know, and this is before I knew about the bliss phase, because believe it or not, things gonna happen to you, and then they're gonna show you why. Pretty much, they gonna show that. So I didn't know I was in the bliss phase. Only thing I know that I wasn't feeling any pain, and I felt so good. And of course, I'm not high. You know, I don't do drugs, so don't let nobody tell you I do drugs. There's no need for me to kill myself. Don't let nobody do that. I don't drive fast. No. So I'm a good driver. Right now, I don't have any accidents, and it's been way over 5 years. No tickets, no accidents. So don't let them do that. Yes, sometimes I still be afraid that somebody's trying to get me. It's only because of things that God has shown me that had happened. For instance, crashes right behind me, and I'm noticing it from the rear view. You know, you glancing in the rearview mirror and you see the car right behind you get in an accident, and that happened twice. You know it's not a coincidence. In fact, there's no coincidence. If you saw it, you was meant to see it. So why is he showing me this? So that's what and I think it's because he's trying to say, let me know that he got me. Not to worry, but I'm only human. I'm human, and I still feel all the things that happen to this body of mine. What I call the body is my avatar. You know, it's my avatar. You got an avatar too. Go look at it in the mirror. It's your avatar, my avatar. Yeah. So Bliss Phase, awesome. You got rid of all the negative stuff, all the bad things that happened in the past. And when I go and try to go back to view it, it won't even play in my head anymore. And the fact that I could tell you about it because I know that it was there, and now that it's not. You know, I know where to go in my head. I done went too many times in my head and find that memory, and now I see the mirror and click on it, and it doesn't do anything. That's the bliss phase. It feels good. It doesn't last very long, according to them. They say 2 weeks. I think mine lasts maybe a week, but I'm still there. I don't feel the pain. It's just that now that I'm in my purpose, and the purpose is a different phase. So you guys should wake up. Come join us, okay? You need all of us. And that thing that you like to do so much that you'll do it for free, I bet it's a part of your purpose. And also the things that you don't like but keep having it over and over again, that's going to be a part of your purpose too. You know, because as soon as you get a pro at it, now you can help others. It's your purpose. Come join us. Thank you very much for joining me today. Don't forget to click the like button. All right? You have a good one. Come see me again. I miss you. And I'm so proud of you.